hopefully, I'll just keep an eye on my phone down here, but hopefully we're on with some better sounding audio. Does happen sometimes. Human sounds. Hello to you all. Hello, the Hawk. Folks, if you're not following the Hawkwood, you should do. Hawk is lovely and plays games, often in the afternoon. You'll find Ray there often. I think Ray's one of your mods, aren't they, Hawkwood? Cat hangs around, I hang around. It's all cool. How are we all? Hello. I'm human, apparently. Don't always feel it, but don't always sound it. Former Storm are about to be on their bike. Get on your bike. Yes. I knew Ray was running miles. I've been look at me. Look at my professional setup, as I was saying before. Look, I've got a swish. I made a swish. That took me all of 5 minutes in in the GIMP. That's what it's called, the GNU Image Manipulation Program. I didn't name it. And yeah, I was saying I've been spending a lot of money on various games. So many games. GOG sale. Oh my god, I bought 13 games for £20. Almost all of them point and clicks. Some old ones like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis and Maniac Mansion. A few ones I've never heard of, but you know, hey, we'll give them a try. They're point and clicks. Hatterful Boyfriend, because I think we need to understand the law. Because I didn't get half of Holiday Star, because I think we were missing out on the law there. Blade Runner from '97. Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. Ah, good. And hopefully you can explain some of the law. Like, why is Sequoia such a stuck-up French racist prick? That's probably my biggest takeaway. And I can't remember his name, but the doctor just seems really weird. And we played the first part of Holiday Star on the weekend, and there weren't many options. As visual novels go, it was very novel, not so. Yeah, I enjoy doing visual novels, but I find it hard to keep on top of accents and voices. And I started doing a French accent for Sequoia, and I realised I sounded terrible in French, so I didn't do it. But at some point we'll do Hatful Boyfriend properly, so we can understand the law. But yeah, so many games. Like I say, I was going to say we'll do a website at some point of the games, and then maybe we can pick. But today we're doing Darkside Detective, so I think we should kick off with that on there. So this is from 2017. Darkside Detective. Let me stop the music. Put us over to our main screen here. Yes, so this is from 2017 from Spooky Doorway. On there. Oh, you're missing the awesome soundtrack. I do like the very loud soundtrack. Hold on a second. Let's turn that down a bit so it's loud in my cans as well. Yeah, so this is Darkside Detective. All I really know about it is that it's kind of like funny, kind of playing on some horror tropes, and I believe there's some sort of Christmassy holiday themed number in here. So, and of course it's got this fantastic retro styling on here. One thing I noted when I was trying to set this up, as we look at the options, we can set our sound effects levels, but we can also select the level of police corruption. We can have police corruption on, still on. This is going nowhere. You should give up on this. You don't learn, do you? I know, that's part of their little joke, as is the graphics mode. I think we should set this to your machine can't run this. Why not? This makes no difference. So yeah, this is based, I think, a bunch of mini stories. So maybe we might actually complete one tonight, and then we'll go on and do the next one for the next stream on Friday. We'll see how it goes. But I'm digging the soundtrack. So let's see how it goes with Malice in Wonderland. Tomala. Oh, I mean, I love these punny names. It's a good start. I like a punny name. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Okay, how to play. Detective McQueen closes cases by talking to characters and solving puzzles. Cool. Left click to examine items or talk. Left click on inventory items for more information. Drag items into the scene to use. Okay. Drag items onto each other to combine. Okay. Right click to skip dialogues. Okay. Hint, McQueen can sometimes wear items. Good to know. And we're auto-saved, but don't quit during the scene transition. Okay, cool. Basic point and click stuff. Cool. Nothing about move, so I guess perhaps, well, we'll work that one out. Malice in Wonderland. Oh, yeah. Whoa, I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. No, it's Officer Dooley, so I probably should do a bad Irish accent. I'm not going to do a bad Irish accent. Almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watch me drive up. I'll have my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. Whoop whoop. Hi Derek, how you doing? So, what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. Shall we do the bad Irish? Do you want to hear my bad Irish? 7-year-old kid up. Hang on. There's more to Ireland than this. I've got to do a partridge line. 7-year-old kid Alice went. Oh Jesus. I can't say 7-year-old kid Alice in an Irish accent. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. I'm moving I'm veering towards Ulster. Hey, how do you freak out someone from Northern Ireland? Tell them the end of the world is now. Nigh. The end of the world is nigh. I can say nigh. But Ireland via Somerset. Serial kid Alice went missing. Oh no, I did not. See, that's why I don't do accents. Because they're bad. I'm bad. I do a disservice and disservice to all Irish people and all people who've made a career pretending to be Irish. Right. Officer Dooley. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. Oh, cool. So that's our movement stuff. Yes, I can basically do, I'm getting in the microphone and do some deep stuff. Why is a girl going missing automatically spooky? Maybe it's the town we live in, but girl goes missing, no sign of her leaving the house. Aside from maybe her closing the door after her. Oh well, never mind. Oh, go inside. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes' finest, eh? Right, so what do we got? We got a... Okay, cool. It's a little menu thing. We got a painting. We got Mr. Jones. We got Officer Dooley. We got an ashtray. Francis McQueen. That's who we are. We got Irish. I'm not doing an Irish accent. We've assessed I cannot do Irish. Alright, let's talk to Miss Jones to find out what's going on. So, how can I help you, detective? What do you know about voodoo? Sorry. We're not doing Gabriel Knight anymore. You're the actor, Hawk. You're meant to be good at voices. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Wow. That's Alice's dad? I'd run away. Alice? Who the fuck is Alice? Actors always nail accents in movies. I don't know. At least they get... The good ones get voice coaches. Well, I say the good ones, the expensive ones. How come you didn't notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. Can we just arrest this guy? I think we should. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to duly here take you to. Fine. Call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, bells. Fond memories. Huh? I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Matches. Okay, right, yeah, we've got a matchbook. I see. That's all he's got to say. I've taken up enough of your time. And I've nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Yeah, he probably didn't do it, but let's just arrest him. Because police corruption is on. Nice schooner. Ha ha, you dummy! It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat! A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Alright, that's where we're at, folks. Mallrats references, and we're only 5 minutes into the game. Yes! I'm here for Mallrats references. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I'm rarely around my kid. Okay, that's just gonna repeat, isn't it? Whoa, these folks must be millionaires. Alright, so we can go to the hallway. We can go upstairs. That's it. Well, let's go upstairs. We got an attic, flowers, a phone, bedroom. What an odd place for a telephone. I mean, yeah, upstairs landing does seem a bit odd for a telephone. They must have run out of places to draw. Put it. Oh, self-aware are we, Dooley? Place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Hey, are you free to help wallpaper my sister's house this weekend? I can do the first floor, but I need somebody to hold the ladder while I do the second. I think she means the inside rooms? Really? Thank goodness. I was not looking forward to wallpapering that roof. Not as all them hotel rooms have phones by the toilet. Well, hotel rooms have phones by the toilet, because that wasn't in Nancy Drew. Alright, let's check the daughter's bedroom. Oh, I'm guessing this is the nanny then. We can interview the teddy! Let's do the... Oh no, this is the mother. Hello, can I... My baby is gone! Can you tell me about... She just disappeared! My baby! Is there anything... You have to find her! Goodbye. Unreal. I've never been to a hotel that has a phone by the toilet. Have I? Wait. The sweets in Knowsley. Actually, I think I have. Actually, I think the sweets in Knowsley have. Find her! Oh, bless Mrs. Jones. Me, I'm not singing that because we'll get copyright strike. Let's talk to the teddy. Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. Bear did it. Calling it now. The bear did it. One person cares. Could be a drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put her in APB then. No, Dooley, don't do that. Look at this. I doubt she's going to art school. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Right. Barrisus. He is PC comedy relief, right? This is a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. This is no time for art, detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. We've got a blacklight marker. Oh. Hidden messages. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. That's all that's in both drawers. So we've got matches, we've got a blacklight marker. We need a blacklight, huh? Don't think there's anything else of interest here. Okay, suppose we check the master bedroom. There's the nanny. Why is the nanny in the master bedroom, huh? Well, talk to her. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. And actually, that's what I was thinking. What's the nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. Totally sus. How long have you been working for the Joneses? Joneses, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralise it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long left to harbour no ill will whatsoever. Oh, hang on. I just dropped the name. It's... Oh, yeah, sorry. It's always a good time for grammar. Is Nanny McFiend. That's the sort of puns we're working with, folks. Still, I'll take a bad pun over the weird-ass stuff we had with Starship Titanic. We're done here for now. I'll get back to work and nothing else. Nanny's sus as fuck. Right. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. A waterbed. Very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. I suppose the kid didn't win out the Father's Day. Yeah, okay, what else we got to say? No time to use some blacklight. Okay. Family photo. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Seems impolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. Yeah, but I'm a cop. Like I care. What else you got to say for us, Officer Dooley? That nanny is beautiful. Ask her if she's single. You know, as part of the investigation. Jesus, Dooley. Inappropriate. Doesn't look to be anything else in this room. So, Nanny's sus. Bear is susser. Dooley's getting sued. We did set police corruption to on, though. Oh, yeah, we're going to forgot about the attic. Let's see if Captain Howdy's about. What have we got? Paint thinner? paint thinner fell down when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. Still, we've got some. A box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. Wow. Dark paint cans. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Just a bunch of forgotten memories, huh? Cobwebs. It's like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. I suppose where this seems like one of those things of fix the lamp, see more on the wall, get half a message because paint thinner fell on the wall. As attics go, this one is extra creepy. Okay, so we're coming back here with some light bulbs. Can't steal a light bulb from there though, huh? Alright, let's go back downstairs, check the hallway. Dooley. Okay. But I like the fact that every room Dooley's got something different to say. No matter how inane, stupid, or just wrong. Does it seem odd to you that these folks don't have a kitchen or bathroom? The recession hit us all hard, Dooley. Reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting? Whatever you say, detective. Worst police partner since L.A. Noire. Oh, he's a fucking... He's having an accident as soon as I can arrange one. Oh, chandelier. One of those crystals is worth more than I get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test? Well done, detective. What was it that your grandma used to say, as bent as a 9-bob note or whatever? And you swing from the chandelier. I don't know what song you're referring to, Derek. If it's a modern pop song from after 2002, I'm not very good at them. Living room, closet, study. Wow. Let's get trapped in the closet. A black light bulb. May as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes and fat beads. Then we got ourselves a good night. Good night, we'll be finding this kid. Cool. Black light bulb. We've got a bulb. Know where that can be used. Oh, we were in the living room, huh? It's locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. Well, 6 years old. Oh yeah, no, I'm terrible at... I think I'm like vaguely aware of Baby Shark. Unless it's become like a meme. I don't listen to like... I barely listen to 6 music. That's the closest I get. Dad 100% ate the key. That's probably... Can we not get them to open the study? I mean, possibly. But I think what we need... I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the heck? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Hi Art, how you doing? A kid is missing. And nobody knows why. The dad was at a strip joint. The nanny is well sus. The mum's well upset. And the bear might have done it. But here we are, a spooky door. Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. It's a Darkside doorway. Pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Oh, we got blacklight marker, so... Okay, seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Oh, and we got the page as well. Excellent. So we want to do that one, which looks like one of these. This one, yeah, this one. Then that one is this one. Yeah, that one. What could possibly go wrong? Drawing ancient sigils on the wall. Yeah, totally normal investigation thing to do, right? It'll fine. We'll be fine. This one, I think. Yeah, it's going to be this one. That should be it. Great. Maybe now's a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Shut up, Dooley. You're rubbish. I wonder if I can file for early retirement. Yeah, maybe you should, Dooley. You're shit. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. That's a rookie mistake. Don't set fire to yourself. Don't set fire to the can of paint thinner. Alright, so we need a torch, huh? Ugh, my spleen! Ouch! Cool, you can just like poke him. Oh. That's just repeating the same stuff. Oh, here we go. So we got new dialogue trees. There's a creep. Have you found it? Have you found my baby? Not yet, but I want to ask. You have to find it, please, my baby, my baby. Oh. Right. Yeah, Dooley's an idiot. So these are. I mean, basically, we've got new dialogue trees, right? So we just need to... Say, you're the nanny. Very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study, then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there, anyway. It's not Mrs. Doubtfire, it's Nanny McFiend. It's a pun on... Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Tell me. Anyway, there's nothing incriminating there anyway. We got the study key. So not eaten by the dad. Sorry, Hawk. What can you tell me about the demonic door in the attic? Nothing. Not thing. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. We're done here. For now. But I'll get back to work. And nothing else. If it were Mrs. Doubtfire, I'd do an appalling Scottish accent. My Scottish accent is better than my Irish accent. And that's because my dad's Scottish. So I can do Scottish easy. That's fucking peshy. Also, I've got a friend from Kidwelly who has been living in Scotland now for about 10 years and she speaks with a Scottish accent. It's quite funny. Until she comes back to Wales and she puts her Welsh accent back on, see? So, how can I help you, detective? Mr. Jones, there seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Just as well you're here then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry? You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. Goodbye. I've taken up enough of your time. I have nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Okay, yeah, Dooley just says the same thing in each one. Right. And hey presto, we're in. Alright, here's the study. What have we got? A stuffed cat. A bookshelf. A magazine stack. See what... You never trust a man who has too many books. That's what I say. How many books are too many? 6? And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. Dooley, you're a bell end. Armchair. Hey, there are only 2 seats in this house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy's obsessed with jugs. I mean, we've had a Mallrats quote, so of course, Jugs Weekly, another lovely pair. Are you 14? Do you like shit double entendres? Then you're Derek Agony. I love a good double entendre. Don't worry, Derek, I'm with you. Guilty and all childed, yeah, I'm with you, mate. Don't worry. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. A shame. Ah, here's a lantern. An old oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left too. You received item. Lantern. Oh, it's a dog statue. Yeah. Is it double entendre when it's so blunt? Maybe you're right, it is a single entendre. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Roy Jones, Esquire. Takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Which, for those who aren't, go to Twitter and follow Zizzy Fothsey. Because she can literally do, and every now and again retweets it, the gag, you're no oil painting, but oh yeah, she is. She did an oil painting of herself. She's also responsible for the hideous Mr. Blobbies. Right, I don't think there's anything else in here. We've got what we need. Let's go to the attic. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offense, Detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll, stand guard out here. That lantern is lit! Oh, what, have we found Alice already? Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good. I'm hungry, and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Crash! Bang! Not so fast, Detective! Where's Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. It's about as subtle as Yanni being the bad guy. Oh yeah, just straight into it, huh? Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly tracked herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you'd gone. I thought you'd given up by now. Oh, which one do we take? I've got a feeling this is going to be one of those. We can only choose one. I think this one. That's what this is. An inheritance screen? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. I know, I got them all. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD? Sadly, fair. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, She'll know to keep her mouth shut. Yeah, once Dooley wakes up, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him into here with you. Come on. Don't waste time trying to sweet talk your way out of this. I'm scared, mister. It'll all be okay. She wants us to drag... Yeah, never trust a 6-year-old, keep their mouth shut. This is true. She wants us to drag Dooley in there, but we've got paint thinner. Have a taste of your own medicine. No! Well, that's that problem solvent. Yeah, this is quite a quick story for an astronomer, unless it goes for a mad twist in a minute. But that's that problem solvent. So art, in case you missed it, we used the paint thinner to wipe some of the sigils off the sigils, how do you pronounce things? Off there to seal the door, and she's got ejected into the dark side. She's the other side of the portal. Come on, Alice, let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So, the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts, with a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. First of all, I have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. Cool. Well, we still got more case to do. That was very quick. Hopefully they kind of get a bit longer. That's just the teaser. It's just a warm-up. I don't think I paid too much money for this, so I'm not bothered. If we blat it off tonight, we blat it off tonight. That's fine. Well, let's do Toe Malone, shall we? Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. We're still working with Dooley? Jesus. Tome Alone. Oh. Bit of animation. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Come on now, detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Keeps us fresh. Sharp, even. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was a library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up, so... Well, I suppose we should go inside the spooky library with the spooky purple swirling vortex. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they're places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Oh. If he's not Irish enough already, he's Patrick. That's like the lines in front of the NYC Public Library. Cool. Did I must have missed that when I was in New York. I spent most of my time over in Brooklyn. Can't we come to some sort of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm and, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? The lions are called Patience and Fortitude. That sounds like one of my favourite little I say favourite I don't do it that often, but it's quite fun to do. Walk around a marina and see what people have named their boats. See how like pretentious you can find. Like, because obviously, like, the bigger the boat, often the more pretentious the name, because, you know, it's like rich people. Hawk, you had a boat named after you once. Amazing. Actually, someone said, I'm going to name my boat after you, Hawk, because you're cool, and I'm going to name boat after you. Or did you just happen to find a boat that shared the same name as you? Names of beach houses. On the Atlantic coast, yeah, I mean, talking of naming houses, people in the UK, did you know it only costs £25 to give your house a name with the post office? You've got to keep the number, but what you get is like name and then X number and then the street. And I've got the sign outside. I've lived here 6 years, but I still haven't done it with the post office. But I was going to name my little terraced house here Large Cottage, because it's an Alan Partridge joke, and I love Alan Partridge a bit too much. But we don't really name houses around here, so it probably is just an Atlantic coast thing. Next time I'm around the Atlantic coast, I shall have a nose. Hawk, after you and your nana. Husband bought a little boat, not a yacht or anything. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's the thing, former Strongman. What if it's a little boat, like Hawk's nana there? Named houses, yeah, a bit more on the countryside. The glebe. Whatever a glebe is. Fucking crossword word, that's what that is. There is, of course, if you ever go to Swansea and you go down to the Mumbles, there is a classic boat there. I don't know the last time it saw the water. It just, every time I see it, it just looks even more minging. But it's like a little tiny catamaran thing called Itchy Pussy. Oh yeah, someone named their boat that. Yeah, if it's I'm not even sure if it's seaworthy. It's just that it's that bit where there's just like lots of small little sailboats and stuff. But it is like it's almost like a monument these days. Just you'll find, to search for it on Google Image, you'll find lots of people with it. Yeah, it is classy, huh? Alright, haunted library, folks. Why are we talking about boats? Itchy Pussy's permanently in dry dock. Oh. A silent sign. Shh. Sorry. This is a library. What are you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, you know. The usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Ben Shapiro's boat. Ben Shapiro's wife's boat is definitely in dry dock. Ben Shapiro, there was something I saw earlier. Ben Shapiro, of course, was whinging, because that's all he does, really, isn't it? He finds something and he gets aggrieved about it. Like as if he thought he were oppressed or something. Anyway, he's complaining because Hulu have got one Christmas movie that's a lesbian rom-com. Oh no, that means like everything he holds dear has been destroyed. Not really, but in his rant about how everything he knows and loves has been destroyed, he said that, you know, Christmas fare like isn't typically social justice stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking, have you never read or seen any version of A Christmas Carol, you fucking muppet? Not even a Muppet's Christmas Carol, you fucking muppet. Ben Shapiro and your renter fucking shit opinion can fuck off. He's clearly afraid of anyone who satisfy a woman. Makes sense, he's scared of lesbians. It's a wonderful life. Thank you, Derek. Totally forgot about that. Have you got your bingo cards, folks? Just hung up my mother. This is the Hawk's first time joining us on stream, by the way. Hawk has been like, I keep meaning to catch your streams. Hawk's here for the stream. There are two things that are definitely always going to happen on stream. Number one, my mother will ring in the middle of the stream, so I'll hang up on her. And maybe she'll text. And she'll be like, oh, just check and see if you're alright. Love, ma'am. Because she always signs her tweets, ma'am. And I, of course, make her sound more Welsh than she is. And the other thing that happens that we haven't done yet, been on stream an hour, I haven't done free cat cam, have I? Do cat cam. It's time to meet the boys. There's Orko. Hi, Orko. Hi, Orky. How you doing, baby? Oh, look at you. Such a handsome. Hi, Mel. He doesn't look awake. He's like, literally, he's just come back to have a doze on there. But there's Orky. Oh, look at him. Yes. Big handsome boy. He's not a big boy, he's tiny, but he's such a handsome boy. Right, and then over here. Hi, Snarf. Oh, Snarf. Oh, now he's a big handsome boy. He's the big chunker of the two. Oh, look at him, snarf. Oh. This one's got all the anxiety. Hi, Snarf. Oh, look at you. Oh. They have been, ever since I brought the second beanbag up here, they have both been committed. That is Orca's beanbag, that is Snap's beanbag, and they join me in the evenings up here when I'm on stream. I think they're cam whores. And they know that at some point there'll be free cam, and they'll be like, there are people on the internet who can adore us. I think they'd just like to often sit by me. Stay, baby. Oh, yes. My big baby boy. Yes, you are. Those are the lads. Follow me on Twitter, DJ Nerd. And I'll often post pics of the lads, along with various other bullshit. Can't seem like they'd be good at Findom. Findom? Is that some other kink that I don't know about because I'm a very boring person? Is that like some sort of Nordish financial domination? Okay. Oh. Possibly, but they are idiots. Snarf often forgets how to jump. Oh wait, I've got back legs. I've forgotten how to use them. He'll go and just give up halfway through. Snarf has massive anxiety issues. When it comes to pet therapy, Snarf needs the therapy. Do you? Oh, baby, big baby. Orca's fine. Orca's got the confidence of an average white bloke, and will Always go for birds. Twice the size. Oh, sausage. Oh, we love sausage. If you're in guys Discord, there's often sausage pics. We love sausage. But yeah, to move out of the way, sausage. Bellend. Right, there's enough cat talk. We're playing games, aren't we? Playing games. We need to find out what books Dooley borrowed. Haunted library. Haunted library, folks. We got a haunted library. He had rules to rave to. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And the law. What is it, and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading, Miss Librarian? Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clock's went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? Sounds awful, Detective. Dooley, you have tact. Jesus. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Silence. Shh. Okay. Flickering light. These brownouts seem like they make for frustrating reading conditions. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. You could put... well. What's Dooley got to say this time? I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Oh, God. Dooley's going to be some sort of COVID denier. He's on YouTube commenting on pandemic videos. Fuck me up. That's aged well. Oh, God. We got fucking Ian Brown again. Alright. What else have we got around here? Oh, there's a plant. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. Office or the elevator? Let's go to the office. Sideshow Bob. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Skizzers! Computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. What are you on about, Dooley? Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm going to have to up the ante this time. It's a Skylight calendar. Well, yeah, we did just steal the library scissors. But as we were discussing the other day, like, you're kind of allowed to steal little bits of stationery, right? Like that laptop they never picked up from me after the cookbook incident. So, that's fine, right? I get to keep that laptop that's in the box down there. Oh, there's the text from my man. Hiya, lovely. You're probably busy. When you have a minute, just text me that you're okay. Love you, ma'am. Bless her. I'm never putting her on stream. Don't even think about asking. Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Doris and Dooley have an odd relationship, huh? I'm not putting my mum on screen, Hawk. I'm just going to text her back. And I'm not giving her the stream address either. She's not coming in chat. More CrossFit. Oh, what's in the bin? Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. We got a button. What a disappointing haul. Got scissors and a button. If I don't text my mum now, Hawk, I'll just probably forget, and then she'll stress and worry. Because that's what mums do, innit? Out to the lobby. We've got anything else? Well, we've got the coat rack, we've got the bin, we've got the photo. Obviously, we're going to have to photocopy something at some point. Alright. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Okay. First floor, reception. Because, oh yeah, Americans call the ground floor the first floor. That's not OSHA compliant. Oh no, it's not art. Yes, Americans call the ground floor the first floor. And in Britain we call the ground floor, and the second floor the first floor. Just keep you on your toes. That got really confusing when I was in Seattle. For those who don't know, Seattle is literally built on top of Seattle. They built at the bottom of the hill, you know, by the river and everything, and they forgot that shit rolls down the hill and that all the land was terrible, so they decided once that they were going to build up a story, and basically all the first floor, ground floor floors were going to become basements, and the second floor would become the first floor, and so on and so forth. But they built the roads before they built the sidewalks. So apparently you would if you wanted to cross the road, from the sidewalk you'd have to climb a ladder, cross the road, and climb a ladder down to get to the other side. There are still quite a few buildings where you've got you can take a tour. How I know this is because I took a tour, obviously. You can go into the basements of these buildings, and you've got windows and doors, and you've got sidewalks under the sidewalk. Rather bizarre. Really interesting. And also, if you're thinking that sounds kind of familiar, why does that sound like Terry Pratchett and Ankh-Morpork? It's because, yes, a lot of that weird Seattle history got rehashed as Ankh-Morpork, including the Guild of Seamstresses. Hem hem. Okay, well, that's enough floors and weird Seattle talk. So yeah, if you ever go to Seattle, check that tour out. Who would build a building with a flammable fire escape? That's like building one with flammable walls. I do like a bit of Pratchett. Reception. Second floor, sci-fi and fantasy children. Or is that meant to be sci-fi and fantasy children? Where's the comma? I'm going to say that it's fantasy children. 3, reading room hobby. 4, oh no, there's a broken button. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Yeah. So we're all choosing it sci-fi and fantasy children. That's it. It's the darlings, isn't it? Can we use the button? I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Worth a try, huh? Alright, let's try the second floor. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet respect and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. No, another angle statue. They're just ripping off Doctor Who here. Don't blink! Oh my god! Have the creators wired into my brain or something? Alright, that's all you can say. So, oh, there's another plant. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Okay. Do we want to go for sci-fi or should we go for fancy children? Let's do fancy children. Little Devon. What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that book is... Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. We're not looking for a kid. We've solved the missing kid thing. We're just... oh no, we're looking to arrest a kid. Sorry, you're right, Art. Thank you. All that distraction with cats in Seattle. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Little Devon, a floating book, another teddy. One of these games the teddy's going to have done it, right? Sus. Robot! I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Oh, so do I. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams, no monorails though, thinking they're better than everyone because they're high up in the air. Why your parents don't love you. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Oh, jeez, hang on. Whoops, missed. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Have not read The Automatic Detective. Maybe it's your fault? Oh, Jesus. It's about a robot detective. Oh, that's awesome. Little Billy and the Crushed Dreams. Baby's first hangover. Why your parents don't love you. Oh my days. What a selection of books. Nobody, not one person needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. Let's talk to little Devon, huh? Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Alright. Snitches, bitches get snitched. Snitches get stitches, bitches. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Snitches get bitches. A, B, C. Z is 4, 5, 6. Oh, Dooley, you're a fucking idiot. Viewmaster! Oh, get your 80s retro on here. Viewmaster! I love those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Not gonna Viewmaster. Dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. More books. Bad Baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. Okay. Those are some horrible, horrible books. Antifa Baby. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Alright. Check out Sci-Fi and Fantasy. Oh my days. That chessboard just moved by itself. What a great game, eh? Yeah. Funny looking drafts pieces though. Julie, you're a fucking idiot. Sword and Shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Okay. Shall we go through their fantasy books then? They just obviously had fun in an afternoon throwing these ideas out. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher, Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. They throw in shade. Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them. Okay. A library card? How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. An old film viewing toy. By the way, is there anything we can do with it? No, we could film for it first. I wouldn't be an astronaut when I was younger, till I found out they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rockets are... Oh look, they spelt it properly. You can't confuse me, we play Starship Titanic. Some of the rockets' aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Got a metal strip, huh? Thin sheets of foil. Alright, let's have a look what their sci-fi books are. Fantastic Obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. That's a reference, I don't get it. Doctor Who's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Ha maybe this was actually a UK development house. Space Hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Oh, you think that was a Carrie Fisher reference, huh? Mass Defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains! Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro Trolls. Fantastic Obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. That sounds like a fucking crossword clue as well. Right, what else is happening here? Swords and Shield, there's nothing... No, that's just Dooley's gag. That's Dooley's gag. Dooley is an idiot. Cool. Ah, that's how she wants to be described in her obit. Ah, cool. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, wow, yeah, of course. I forgot it was as long ago as 2 Star Wars movies ago. That's the only reason I had to deal with the whole, like, Space Mary Poppins thing. It's not because, like, you can't do that with a Force. No, that was bollocks. It was just more that it happened. I kind of had this, like, bit of closure of, like, oh, wow, that's... Because, like, we found out she died just as they were, like, finishing off the movie and stuff, and I was just like, oh, wow. I just felt like a moment of closure about, like, you know, the actor and the character and stuff, and then it was like, oh wait, what, huh? And yeah, and also there were other things on there, but not like you can't. It's the Force. It's fucking space magic. Do whatever the hell you want with the fucking Force. It's fiction. You can make things up. Okay. Reading room hobby. See what shit Dooley's got to say this time. Do you have one brand coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? Fiction? Made up? Preposterous. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Let's go to the hobby DIY section, I guess. See what hobby books we got. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective. The inspectioning investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Very meta. Hardwood and where to find it. Stop it! Turning... okay, we got that. DIY books. How to do DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. I bet she does a much better job than you do, Dooley, you fucking useless piece of shit. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. Oh, where's my fucking clown nose when I need it? Jesus. DIY, because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So, Your Government is Broken by C. Guevara. The Definitive Guide to Landscaping, from outside to downstairs. And how to do DIY yourself. Yeah, fine, Dooley, whatever. This is a very silly game. But yeah, so far, not, like I say, better than Starship so far. Mannequin. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if someone shoved a pole up your behind. Glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Glue. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough so they can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Pots and brushes. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Alright, I guess that's it for over to the reading room, huh? Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile of books. I wish. You know what I mean. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? That's a bad point. But we can't pick up the chalks, huh? Okay. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Is that some sort of clue? What does Dooley have to say? You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Oh god, that's what it is, isn't it? Let's talk to Raxa, huh? So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classified, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you notice then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalogue and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I won't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Oh, microfilm room, huh? Handy that we've got some sort of film reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Well done, Dooley. Do you think there's such a thing as megafilm? Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Enter password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Alright. Nothing new there. So we've got some glue, we've got a metal strip, we've got an old library card, we've got Viewmaster, that's obviously from the microfilm, we've got the button, we've got the scissors. Let's go back to reception. Talk to librarian. Knew there'd be some new things. Your elevator's broken, there's no button for the 4th floor. Yep. Hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Oh, well then, sorry I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognised, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Okay. I'd rather try something else first, huh? This should make the button conductive. I've now got a conductive button, because it's got a bit of foil. This should work, but I need to find somebody with the skills to wire it up. That ain't Dooley. You're right, that ain't Dooley. And we'll try it on him. Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Alright. Well, can you call Dooley's sister? I didn't see a phone. Not Raxa. Can we talk to... Nothing new to talk to with Raxa. Just wondering if yeah, we just get to read the titles. Did we find India? Yeah, I think we just get to read that. But I forgot to say there, yeah, there's conversation with Dooley. No, I'm not saying another glue-based gag for your entertainment. My lips are sealed. So he did the glue gag. We didn't read it out, for those who couldn't be asked to read. Sorry, I sat through that. So we've got a conductive button. We need to find someone with the skills to wire it up. Well, I mean, there's a kid here. Probably won't do. Let's call that Plan B. Now, there's nobody here, so the only other person is Doris. Nope. Back to the microfiche again. It's the only other place I haven't been to yet, so... we don't know the password. Oh. No, I think it's that means that there's so much microfilm and we probably need to trim down what we're looking for. Unless, of course, square peg round hole situation. Oh, hang on. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a good point to this. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider Moths, do it again! I guess that's the sports ball team, huh? Go Spider Moths! Do it again sounds like they're on some kind of winning streak instead of having burned down yet another stadium. Twin Lakes Spider Moths. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. I shouldn't have read that loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? It's Aleister Crowley! I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Aleister Crowley, well-known pirate. Yarr, I don't rightly know. Oh god, it does show with the Viewmaster. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... Oh, you know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Right, that's enough microfilm. So, Yeats, secret room, mad power within. Can Aleister do DIY? I'll try something else first. Call that Plan B, huh? Blue, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, here's Yeats. Oh, I got the viewfinder now. I can see all the ghosts. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? It's not Bill Nye, it's W.B. Yeats. Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. And with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you've seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned the hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wondered... Not a word, sir. Not a word more. Again I say that you and I, sir, shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting a slip of my tongue. So we've got to get rid of Alistair Crowley. I've met your friend Yeats. Says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned? I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. No, I'm not going back to the accents, Derek. I'm not trying. I'm not Rob Brydon. So we're going to disable safe search for Crowley to get on the internet, and Yeats wants us to yeet Crowley. Let's see who else is about. Gail. Rob Brydon lives near where you went to drama school. Not bad. I don't know if you've seen doing the rounds that thing of like the most famous people searched for in your town. Swansea gets Rob Brydon. Port Talbot gets Michael Sheen. Newport also gets Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen's a greedy bastard. When you think that Port Talbot should also have Anthony Hopkins and Richard Burton. Nobody would have believed in the last years of the 19th century. I'm doing Rob Brydon. Are you an author too? I don't recognise you. Aye, but not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to own plumbing. Well, you're slightly northern as well, aren't you, girl? Think you can fix the elevator? With that gear I could, I need a new button, mind. And do an alright northern accent. I'm sure there's some northerners who would kill me right now. With the right gear, need a new button. Yeah, hey, we got a button. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Give it a few minutes to pop it in place. Judging me harshly. Told you I don't do very good accents. Cool. Well, looks like we've... Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. Fun doing something useful again. Clive Owen was just saying it. I was just going for generic offensive northern. I'm naught but a soft southerner. I've never lived north of the M4. As far as I'm concerned, the M4 is the north-south divide. I've lived in Swansea, Cardiff, Bristol, Swindon. That's the only time I lived in the north. I have soft southern eyes and soft southern hands. 5 minutes from Coventry. Right, oh, okay. Oh, I missed the bit about the Lee Child bit. Coventry. See, at Coventry, I'd have gone with, like, Terry Hall myself. Yeah, I'm sure your mum would call me a Southern Pansy, and she'd be right. I am a Southern Pansy. Before we go to the horror, let's use our Viewmaster and see what else we can see. Terry Hall from the specials. Derek. Too much, too young. Swindon, the north. Like, Swindon is north of the M4. Literally, like, the M4 goes east-west and Swindon's on top. Wootton Bassett is below, and I worked in Wootton Bassett. Who we got here? Yes! Fucking Terry Pratchett's here. UK shit talking. We're losing art, everybody. We're losing art. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. I bet you are, authors of this game. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Oh, such big fans that they were too fucking chicken shit to give them any dialogue. Oh, of course. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Oh, they're just sort of like blowing smoke up Adams and Pratchett's bottoms. That's fine. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. We played your fucking game, Douglas, and it was a nightmare. You're a hack. I love you, but you're a hack. Anina Blyton, you're a bit of an old racist. Are there any ghosts on the first floor? Nope. Oh well. Let's go to the horror floor then. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. Remember those shit jokes and book jokes in Gabriel Knight? They've managed to beat it. Yeah, it's probably going to be Lovecraft, right? And MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. That's it. Just the horror section. Speaking of writers are incredibly racist. Oh, Poe and Howard Lovecraft. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Oh, you're an infuriating man. Excellent. Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft having an argument. I quite liked it on Twitter, the Midnight Society, that I don't always know all the authors, but they do like piss takes of various authors coming up to the Midnight Society with their stories. And I just love the one they did with H.P. Lovecraft going, "It was indescribable." Well, describe it, Howard. I cannot. It was indescribable horror. Okay. Oh, so we've got a hunt for H.P. Lovecraft's book. Let's talk to them first. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He's got a point, mind. Like, there's so many Cthulhu-based games all the time. I've got like about 5 Cthulhu-based board games. No Poe. Nothing like based on works of Poe, huh? He's being such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Right, so we're going to have to go through all these books. Creepy bookshelf. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. He's one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Here we go. From Axes to Zero Oxygen, a murderer's primer. He's behind you. Animal allotment. Stephen Dukes, the ankle biters. Bemoaners from beyond the grave. Oh, we've got a lot of jokes to do, folks. Alibi soup. The butler did it. There we go. The dead person murders. Calvin ate a cop. Did you kill them? I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Very Dark Places, an illustrated guide. The Compendium of Inept Deaths. They're not the scariest sounding of books, are they? I think I might have had an accident. Right, okay, we've looped them. Everyone's Guilty. The Fast Car Killers. The Followers. Erroneous Castrations. The Diary of Evelyn Snokes, the Girl Who Chokes. I like that. Print that. Anyone want a screen name for Twitter? Everyone's Guilty. Alright, we'll look through. Haunted Place. They've gone to buy poison. See what I did? How They All Died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the punch-to-death champion of 1934. A biography. Haunted Place. It Kills. Just Quit. Juggler Wounds, an illustrated story. A guide to journaling your own death. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. There's the real horror story, huh? It Kills, we've looked. Lemons for every meal. The Kickboxing Cult. The Lackluster Murders. Cannibal Carnival. Late Train Made Me Late. Life Robber. Looping again. Murder. Jobs you're not good enough for. Should be in the kids section, you're right. Ninja Zombies and other terrible crossovers. Morals? No thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny Nightmare. Map to Murder. Murder. That I feel, should that be a Taggart thing? Murder. Alright, let's have a look at the OPs. The Pain Giver. Whoops. Places to die in. Places to not die in. The Origami Massacres. Don't open the fridge, it's a novelisation of Resident Evil 7. The Pain Giver. Oh, we've looped. The Quirky Killings. The Rash That Wouldn't Clear. I think I've got one of them. Well, not around. Just a dry bit of skin on my wrist. I don't know. The sequel, Don't Look at That Toilet. Quickly, hide! The Revenger. Key 666. The Quirky Killings. No. Stabfest 6. Everywhere Snakes. Tomorrow the World Implodes. Scary Book Volume 4. The Trundling. Stabfest 6. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Vet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's Body? I like that one. Everywhere. Well, yeah, is Everywhere Snakes, should that be E or S? Vanity Kills. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. They Yearn for Blood. I mean, is that T or is that Y? X Marks the Victim. Unzip the Body Bag. The Yogurt Vat Drownings. Zesty Recipes for Evidence Disposal. They Yearn for Blood. You two best not be causing any trouble, you hear me? Have they just sent us... What's going on here? I didn't take his blaster book, was that... Right. Alright, Hawk. Thank you very much for joining us. Everyone follow the Hawkwood if you haven't already. They do good streams. And we have looped through every single goddamn book. And we haven't found Lovecraft's book. But we were told that Enid Blyton took it. So maybe we should go to Fantasy Children and talk to Enid Blyton again. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one is the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. Seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Well, I mean, we have read every book title available to us. So we've got to persuade them there's a scarier book. Uh-oh. Is that book about jobs? One of these, wasn't it? That was... And J, was it? Yeah, J. Jobs you're not good enough for. Yeah, I'm going to think maybe one of Rax's. So we're kind of looping through. I've got a feeling that if it were when we read, we'd mention it. Raxo, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How do you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. This'll sort Crowley out. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. We've got the admin password. It's 1234. Of course it is. Let's give that to Crowley. So another 50 Shades. Oh yeah, probably. Here you go. I'm a ghost. I can't type that in myself. But you can use the internet. That's ghost you. Mysterious lot. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right. I'll leave you to your business. So, shut the door on the way out. Thanks for your help with that, Raxa. No problem. Happy to help a man of law break it. What did you need to look up anyway? Best not talk about it. I just hope it doesn't show up in the library's usage bill. Did I sense? Yes. The beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd used. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? Did he get ectoplasm all over that box of microfiche? Oh yeah, there's ectoplasm everywhere. We know what Crowley's like. I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Cool. So we've got a secret room. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. Bit too godless for my tastes. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton took. Alright. But she won't give it back probably until... Let's just check again with her. Excuse me, this is yeah. Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them, they're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. Ah, Doris. That's where. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Soz. Dooley, can I use your card? Still has fines on it. Bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Need anything? I'll be a good thing we've got the old library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need library card to borrow books? Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Ouch. So, this library card doesn't have our face on it. Photocopy the face, stick it on the card. Whoops. I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Sticky photo. It's going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Oh, nice little Bob Ross emote there. I've got a fake library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one. Oh, well then. Here you go, Paul. Paul, my name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul. 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 We got a trashy novel. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone now. Back to finding the book that opens this lever, I guess. It's apparently Twilight. I've got them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I don't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Lovecraft novel. Ah, you were in the Kid's Illusion, Detective. Dooley, you're an idiot. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. Sorry, we didn't read the trashy one. Sorry about that, folks. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Shump! Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, Detective! Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Spooky doorway! What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game? The Ghostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts? Or the Gnostic's Guide, sorry. Rituals for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Ritual book, baseball cap, skull, books. Exposed wiring. Books. Back to the horror section. Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley, the original goth chick. Let's fuck on my dad's grave, or whatever it was. I forget, I don't know. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I'm drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. What a strange thing to find here. What a strange... Are they doing a Stranger Things pun? It's a strange thing to find. Because it's like dust in space. Okay, there's a skull. Normal library fare this. I've got a skull. I'll try something else with books. The periodic table of secret magic elements. The bumper catalogue of magical components. This one is just squiggles. I can't make anything useful out. The definitive guide to demon identification. Loving your coven. I like that one. Occultism for nuns. And back to a loop round again. Let's have a look at these ones. The Necronominom Encyclopean Cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. A guide for syncing your coven with the moon. And then back to the Necronominom. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. Seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. These loose wires seem to run to the roof. Oh dear. There's a crawl space where yeah, there's definitely a Stranger Things gag. I suppose we're taking the crawl space. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Like a skull. Hope this works. Now, to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. I think I hate my job. One heck of a view of the city. I can't see anything through this Viewmaster. I won't tell anyone if you want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. I think we'll leave. Alright, we're leaving him with some privacy, huh? What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See? Meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts. And find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the jib tax, so we had to change from scouts. Oh, the jib tax, so we had to change from yeah, I'm not sure that's how the law works, but you okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great. But back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Oh, Art. Dib. It's like the British scout salute. I don't know whether crossover. I'm not even sure if it ever was. Like, it's just one of those things that dib, and like you do the middle three fingers and do the salute like that, making, some not quite a white supremacy thing, but probably a gang signal, or at least something that a pro wrestler should steal. Yeah, it's dib, and I'm not sure if it ever was. Someone please look that one up. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Roof key. Well, we got the roof key. Where do we actually get to the roof? Derek was a scout. It was do your best and do our best, huh? Okay. Did she say how to get to the roof? Did I forget? Yeah, Bloodwolf, not Scout. All kinds of Bloodwolf things. We're already started reading about them. Skulking bushes, wiretapping, reading alien binary. You'll fit right in. You dropped a skull on me. Through you. You'll pay for this. I'll send goblins around to poke you in your sleep. I'll have a pixie steal your mail. I'll get brownies to expletive on your lawn. Calm down, lady. That looks like the kind of place bored kid would explore. We're too big for the vent. We've been given a key to get to the roof. Obviously the 4th floor. No. Use the key on the window. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I know I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. All that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Up the ladder. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we've saved their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. An example to us all, Dooley. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. That's one heck of a light show. If Mr. Stay Puft shows up, run. Okay. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? It's like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. Guess I should break that circle, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Uh-oh. It's a pipe puzzle, everybody. It's a pipe puzzle, but hopefully without a fucking 20-second timer. It's fine. We did a pipe puzzle before. Right, so. That's a reset button. How do we actually... Oh, it's a slidey one. Yeah. Good spot, Derek. Oof. Ow, my hand! Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Boom indeed. Bye Douglas. Bye Terry. Fuck off Enid. Trunksville Detective. I don't see why we have to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, San haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Case closed. Confiscating books. Contraband books? But you're right, that doesn't seem like a particularly good thing. To be honest, I think on that note, we will knock this one on the head, because we did 2 cases there, and I think Friday we can probably do 2 more, Saturday we can do 2 more. And this is much gentler on the puzzle stakes, and I am liking the sense of humour on it. So well done, Darkside Detective people. Oh no, did I didn't have a Twitch thing. Let's just I can't do the thing. Unfortunately, when I click off, the very good music stops. Well, in fact, if you can do that, might as well go over here and get my free music. What I did get from the YouTube channel that does the free music. And let's see who we've got to raid. Shanadin is playing Alien Isolation. Fantastic. Love a bit of spooky times, and Shanadin is another lovely streamer. So let me just go over to my stream manager. So again, thank you so much. We detected the hell out of that dark side. Yes, we did, Derek. Thank you very much for all your help, folks. Yeah, it's been a fun little one. So we'll be back on Friday night with parts 3, Disorient Express. But yeah, I am going to drop us into Shanadin's channel now. So look after yourselves. You know where to find me, Twitter DJ Nerd. And of course in the Discord where we're always talking shit. And yeah, if I don't see you before, I'll see you on Friday night for more of this. But let's go raid Shandin!